keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys officially in playoff tune-up mode. Looking to throw right away. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That first down throw is going to line up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. Jukes away from one. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
He keeps this one himself. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Patriots and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They go play action on 1st down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Pass play on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down, play action. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Leads to second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. Dancing past him. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a fake possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. Caught on a slant. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patriots ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's a design run. Shoves one away. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
He's going to throw this one. It is caught left side. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Patriots. First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. He dodged the tackle. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in that double digits.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Look to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And He has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a two-score game as they start this drive out. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. Give him 38 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Firing one deep for the end zone! And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock, and hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Back-to-back big plays have him all set up. First and goal here. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. Setting up, second and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock, paying dividends. Patriots ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So at the 20, here's second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. And he gets this down near the 30. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Back to pass on first and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on third. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Can't hit the check down to his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there.
Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Throwing from the gun here. Look at that power, deep left side. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 3-score game in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Patriots will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Gone. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Patriots ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts some juice on it deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Line up the design keeper. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would.
Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with just a lone timeout remaining across the field, they're going to be able to run out this clock on the victory. They're going to pass it here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
I'm in a time